cabin is up there. Hello.
Hello.
This is the first view of our cabin. Balcony cabin. We're on the port side, so we can see Dubai skyline. Bed looks very comfortable. Sitting area. TV. Lots of stuff on the TV apparently. Full length mirror. Bathroom. Lots of mirrors in here, aren't there?
Yeah.
Massive shower. And I don't think it'll rock like the ferries do. So there we are. Virtuosa cabin.
Okay, we have time to one more movie. Just a friend, okay?
Number 1, bring your arms to number 4, and number 5, okay? Number 1, front and back. Number 2.
So little it scares me, you could so easily drop it. We need to find the handle.
I thought you were talking about the Costa ship. It's so small it scares me. This is so big it scares me. This is a better level actually. It's too high up there on 15, isn't it?
Yeah, actually you're right.
Wave. Goodbye, Dubai.
Yeah, goodbye Dubai, never to return.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh.
Be back in a week. It's actually very quiet, isn't it?
You can't hear or feel the rumble of the engine. It's not like the ferry, is it?
No.
Hey, look, there's a telephone mast there, look.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
No, that's a
It's
palm
not a
tree.
So what?
That's a palm tree.
Oh, no, it is not.
Oh, it is a palm tree. No, it's a phone mast.
Well, it's cold down here, isn't it?
No, it's not actually, is it?
I need to let
amazing, really.
It is.
Why didn't you bring them? It's very rocky. Thanks, Ken. I can see your feet. Yeah. I said I was hoping for something a bit more than that, but there it is. Well, it's still filming, so can't be too bad. It's only up to his waist. Come on then, Ursula Andress. Give us your hand. No, take your time.
Probably downstairs. Be careful.
Hello. Reading her book while the sun goes down on the Persian Gulf.
On the terrace.
On the what?
On the terrace. I meant on the balcony.
On the balcony.
You've never been there, look.
Yeah. Moves so quietly, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I'll stand back here and do it. That's fair, isn't it?
Hello. Bye-bye. Is that a plastic bowl? No, it's a glass bowl.
Yeah, the bottle's glass, but the glass is plastic.
What year was the crash, Robert, in the States?
29.
Oh, right, okay.
Why?
Just wondered.
Here, это что одиноко. Here, это wrong. No one типа...
Nothing's ever changed. Everything about it always stays the same. I love the way your heart is nobody, loving with your heart. Even when you smile, it's still cool. Loving with your heart. Even when I get taboo, loving with your heart. All the way I have no food, loving with your heart.
Rather more sinister even than that. We're joining us now from Washington.
Could he change this thing on a 6 meter?
Yeah, it's clever. Tuesday. Good morning, Abu Dhabi.
So for this
Excellent.
you don't need if you don't like
Okay.
it. Okay.
Excellent.
Brilliant,
Yeah,
thank
thank you
you.
very much.
You're welcome. One of the amazing museums, Louvre Museum. There is a beautiful corniche where we will stop nearby and you can take a beautiful picture in the front of it. After that we will go through the island and we will cross to the island of Yas and we'll be going to have a beautiful picture with the Abu Dhabi Grand Mosque. We will be on the other side, so you can take a beautiful picture in the front of it. When we will finish the photo stop in front of the Grand Mosque, we will go to the downtown of the city, and from there you can we will have a 2-stop there as well. The first stop will be in the Corniche to take a beautiful picture with the city of Abu Dhabi, and the second stop will be in the semi-island of Marina Island, where you can take pictures and, with the Emirates Palace and the Presidential Palace as well. All this we will finish and around 12 or 12:30 we will be back to the port. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. Thank you. In the capital, but anyway, you are in the capital of United Arab Emirates. It's Abu Dhabi. It's the largest city among 7 emirates. It's located near the border of Saudi Arabia. The population of the UAE in general, not in Abu Dhabi, in general, it's 8.7 million. Only 1 million is the local people, the rest are the foreigners. Each emirate has a sheikh who is responsible for the city. Abu Dhabi is the president of UAE is His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. He is as well a sheikh of the city of Abu Dhabi. The Vice President of the UAE is His Highness Sheikh Rashid Al Maktoum. He is the Sheikh as well of the city of Dubai. There is as well another 5 emirates like Sharjah, Ajman, Al Quwain, Ras Al Khaimah and Fujairah. So each of these emirates as well represented one of the ruler, one of the sheikhs. So the ruler is the sheikh of the city, but the president of all 7 emirates is His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The UAE is bordering with the neighbors such as Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Qatar and Oman. It's laying down on the peninsula of the Persian Gulf. So around us it's a lot of small islands, especially in the city of Abu Dhabi. It's more than 200 natural islands. Abu Dhabi as well, it's an island which is connected with the 5 bridges and the road leading towards the Dubai city. As well, what we can say about the city of Abu Dhabi, it's not a commercial place, it's not really wild like Dubai. It's more as a family and more oriented to the gas and oil production, because more than 87% of the oil production is here in Abu Dhabi city. The UAE government being formed, and the first president was His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. He was born in Abu Dhabi in 1918. He was the 4th son. His father, he was the ruler in that time. And by the age of 18, he was already representative of one of the small city of Alain, which is also laying down 140 kilometers far from Abu Dhabi, and it belongs to Abu Dhabi city. It's nearby the border of Oman. So then he moved to Abu Dhabi, and when the government was formed in 1971, he became the first president. The first oil production did start in 1958. And since then a lot of I'm talking about the sister of the oil company sisters, came here in Abu Dhabi and settled here their hubs of offshore and onshores. The companies such as Japanese oil company, Iraq oil company, British Petroleum and half-sphere building. This building been built in the water. Yeah, surrounded inside. It's a roof. It's a half-sphere roof, and inside there is 52 small buildings which are connected to each other. You can visit this museum today if you have a free time. It's open up to 8 o'clock in the evening. So far you can see that it took us only 12 minutes to reach this place. We will stop now, and you can walk around on the right side toward the museum on a beautiful corniche and take a beautiful pictures, especially in the front of the beautiful museum, because there is a beautiful channels with the water, as I mentioned, because the museum been built on the water. So we will have around 15 minutes. You can take a walk and then come back to the bus. This is our bus station. Thank you. the Yas Islands. So we took off from this island of Sadiyat. On the left side you can see the British school Cranley. This island is one of the biggest islands. Inside there is a Cranley school. We have on the right side the New York University as well, huge campus, and lots of five-star hotels laying down on the beach of the Sadiyat Island. Sadiyat Island is one of the most, let's say, beautiful beaches in UAE with the open sea. So the five-star hotels like Sun Regis, Rotana Beach Hotel, Rixos, Hyatt, Grand Hyatt, Jumeirah hotels are laying down on the beach, as well as the villas and some residential areas. All these villas and residential apartments are for sale for foreigners. So this island have as well a lot of beautiful golf courses. The island is huge and it's connected with the bridges towards the Yas Island where we are going right now. On the Yas Island it's as well, it's very a lot of attractions we have. One of the famous attractions is the unique Formula 1 racing track, which taking place every year in December. Then we have famous Ferrari World. It's a park of Ferrari, which is connected to the one of the biggest shopping mall, Yas Mall. As well we have Warner Brothers, amazing attraction for the kids. One of the biggest water parks, and a lot of as well residential areas. So as you see, the weather today it's not really clear because now we are changing from cold to winter to summer. Therefore, a lot of dusty weather you can find during this period of time, and the temperature is rising or dropping. In the morning it's very cold, in the afternoon it's very hot. If you talk in general about the weather in UAE, the pleasant time to visit it from October to the end of March, beginning of the April. The temperature is very pleasant. It can be up to 32 degrees. The minimum is 13 degrees. We don't have much rain in UAE, but anyway, we have some falls on the month of the January and February. The temperature of the sea it's around 21 degrees during this period. In the summertime it's rising up to 38 degrees Celsius, 38 degrees Celsius of water. If you talk about the air, it's up to 48, 52, and a lot of humidity as well rising. So in the summertime the hottest 2 months is July and August, and the temperature can reach very high, and humidity is up to 92 degrees. Arabian Sea, those bushes are always green and they're living in the salty water. So those bushes are really beautiful, and they give us a lot of greenery look. Towards the Yas and Sadiyat Island, all these bushes will be grown along. So as you see, the small islands are taking on and off all the way towards the next island we're approaching. So therefore a lot of small construction you can see somewhere, for example on the left and on the right. And on the right it will be a totally new area of the villas, and it will be different. For example, if you talk about the outfit of the woman from Jordan, Syria or Egypt, for example. The man wearing a white dress as well. It's called kandura. It's a dress. Underneath he's having a t-shirt with this garment around his waist and the sandals. On the top of his head he's always wearing a scarf. In classic it's white and red scarf with a traditional waving sadhu, which is representing this region as well. This kandura dress he's wearing daily. He's going to work with this dress as well as a woman. He can travel as well with this dress, kandura. Kandura usually in classic it's white color, but during the winter season he could change it from different color towards the black one even. In this region specifically, you can notice that some women, they are covering their faces fully with the veil. This veil is transparent, so the woman can see everything through. But it's considered it's as a religion, and the woman is choosing by herself what she's going to do. It's not being forced by her husband or by religion. It's exactly motivation from her heart if she wants to cover her face fully. If you talk specifically about the children and how they're growing up, usually the kids are in Arabic family are separated for playing with each other after 12 years old. When the girls, they are reaching their purity, and from there on they are not playing with their cousins or brothers next to each other. In this region as well, the children, when they grow up, basically their family already are formed and negotiating to whom they are getting married. The priority first are given to their family. The family are trying to engage each other, and in this region it's acceptable to get married to your cousin. So in the priority first you getting married to your cousin, and before you set up all the arrangement, first the people, they have to take the blood test to make sure they have healthy kids. Yeah. The celebration are taking 3 days. The celebration are also separate. The women are having celebration by themselves and the men as well. It's a tradition, as I mentioned, because in this region everything, even the house, Arabic house, it's separated with the 2 different sections for women and men. It's a long towers. Each tower is 107 meters tall. Inside, as I mentioned earlier, it's more than 1,100 columns. Nearby, it's a small city called Alain City. Why it's so famous? Because it's first of all, they have mountains there, and they have spring waters there. So the natural water is coming under the ground. Therefore, they can make some kind of agriculture, even though the weather is very strong in the summer. But in the winter time, they were growing some vegetables and fruits, tree fruits like mangoes and the date palms. As you see here, we have a lot of dates palm. All of them are having the fruits, only dates. There is no banana, there is no coconut trees, it's only dates. And the cultivation of the dates are taking place in September. We have more than 100 different type of date tree in UAE. It's the date. It's very special for this nation, and even when anything you can come to the Arabic house, they will offer you always Arabic coffee with the dates because it's their tradition. So now you will see one of the oldest places in Abu Dhabi. They're all of them. They're next to the water. It's called Al Batin area, and of course now the houses are completely different from the houses was before. You will see a special VIP castles where some sheikhs are living as well. We will go through them, through one of the most famous streets. It's a very quiet street. Some of the castles having the sign "do not take picture." Just make sure, please, do not take a picture of those, because there is some VIP villas which are not allowed to take a picture. The common food in this specific region is the rice and meat of the lamb or camel meat. The taste of the food, it's not really spicy, although it's really slightly remind you of the Indian food style. But Indian food is so spicy, but in this region they don't really like spicy food. It's a little bit of food with the cardamom, with the saffron, with a lot of nuts, with lime. So it's really, the flavor is coming from India and Iran, but it's not really spicy food. The daily routine of the food, usually it's rice. The national tradition of the people of this region, people are eating by hand. So even if it's a rice with the meat, they will eat with the hand or with the spoon. So usually they are not serving the cutleries, I'm talking about the fork and the knife, on the table. So it's very easy. You just take your fingers and grab it and put it in your mouth, a piece of meat with the rice mixed up. It's a tradition, and a lot of Arabs, they're still using it, and they're really proud to do so. Obviously, the five-star restaurant, they will not do that, but in daily routine at home, they love to use their culture. Palace Diwan of His Highness, the Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. He will be the future president of the UAE. He's the fourth son of the first president. The brother of the president Sheikh Khalifa. So this is his working Diwan palace. Unfortunately, the downtown is getting dustier and dustier, and it's so difficult to see our beautiful buildings, which we're supposed to see from this distance already. That's really sad. So you see, it's a very strong sandstorm. The city is covered with the sand.